Good evening, students. Welcome to the fourth session of Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. So, in our previous session topics, we have discussed about how we can present a slideshow, what are the different views that we can view on a presentation, how we can add the slide notes, and how we can insert the picture. So, in this one, we have seen we can click the icon that is provided just above the home tab, and on clicking on that icon, our slideshow would be started. Then we have seen the different views that we can check on our presentation. First one was normal. This is the view on which we create our presentation. Then we have slide sort view. With the help of that, we can sort our slides. We can arrange them in a different order if you want, or if there is a like incorrect order that we have created, so we can change that too. Then we have this reading view in which we can view our presentation in reading mode, and we can check if there are any changes need to be done. Then we can do easily. Then we have seen this presentation view or the slideshow view, which is the same like this one. So we can either click from here or we can start from here. Only difference is when we go for this particular view that we get at the bottom, then our presentation slideshow will be start from our current slide. While in this case, it will start from the beginning. While in this case, it will start from current slide. Then there was one other view that was outline view, in which we have seen all the outlines that all the text that we have added on our presentation. We can easily see them on the left side of our PowerPoint software. That will help us to know what are the different topics that we are going to cover, and what are the things that we are talking about. So these were the 5 views that we have seen yesterday. Then we have seen how we can add the slide notes. The slide note help us to add other information or additional information that we want to impart, but we don't want to show it on our presentation slide. So with the help of this, we can do that, or we can write the things so that we don't forget, or we don't need to recall in case if we forget for those all those things. So we can easily see from here, because those notes won't be visible to the audience, and we can easily check them. Then we have this inserting pictures. So by this, we have seen how we can insert the images on our presentation. So these were the topics that we discussed yesterday. Let's see what we are going to learn today. So today we are going to see how we can apply the animations on our presentation slide, how we can insert the audio and video. So let's begin with our today's session. So basically, what are the animations? I hope you have heard this word earlier as well, or you have heard about animated videos, or there were some things like that. So animation is nothing but it is the ability to move the object. Like you have seen multiple videos in which you have seen some cartoon characters who are talking with the other characters, or with, and they are doing some act differently just to make you laugh or to provide you the information. So what are those? So basically they are the moving objects. So animation is the same. The moving objects like text, graphics, chart, or etc. on the slide is basically called animation for the presentation. So in the case of presentation, we can apply this animation. Second, it also controls the sequence of flow of information. So basically, when you apply these animations, you would get some kind of sequence on your animation, and they will be applied in that order only. That means after the first animation, the second will start, and then the third will, and so this is how it works. Then we have helps in making information more important. Basically, when you apply this animation, it helps the to make your presentations more interesting. The audience to whom you are presenting, they take more interest in your presentations as you provide them the information when it is needed. Because when you go for the click, then only that particular information would be shown, or you can say that animation would be applied. So in PowerPoint presentation, basically we have these four types of animation effect: entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion path. Let's see what are these. So in the entrance, you will find that they will be shown like this: appear, fade, fly in, float in. So these are the different kind of animations that you can apply on this entrance part. So let's see and check what are they. So how you can go for this? First, we will see that. So you would be at this home position. Then there is a tab animation. This tab animation. You would go to this animation tab. Over here, you will get these animations. So for that slide, or first you have to select the object on which you want to apply. Let's say I want to apply on this particular image. You can see there is a drop down arrow. You will click on this and then you can see these are the different animations that we are getting. So in the entrance, we are seeing this one. While we have others as well. So let's see. These are the entrance one. Then we have this emphasis. They will like pulse, color pulse, flicker, spin. That means it would be like move around. Grossing is like it will come in a smaller and then grows to the bigger one. So this is the different one. Then we have this exit, which means like in a entrance we have seen. So it is like fly out. Earlierly like flying, so it would be like come and then go out and then it will present on there. Display, wipe, shapes, wheels, like it will round something like a wheel. These are the different animations in this exit. Then we have motion path. So for the motion path, we have to drag our cursor. We will point it one, then we will drag it to some other location, something like this, and then something this. So this is the kind of motion path. So if we set that, so it will be running that. So if you select this line, it would be in a straight line. If you select some arc, then it will be in an arc format, something like this. If you choose this custom path, then in that case you can define this path. Now let's see how we can apply the animations to an object. So whenever you are going to apply an animation to any object, what we have to do is these are the steps that you have to follow. First, you have to select the object. Then we will go to animation tab and click on drop down arrow. So the arrow, there will be an arrow at the bottom of the animations and we will click on that. Then our complete drop down, that is all the animations that can be applied would be available. Then we can select animation effect will appear. Then we can select the desired one and the object will have a small number next to it so that it has an animation. Also, that small number, I mean that number would be there which represents that particular animation. That means it has an animation and also it shows what is the sequence number of that animation. What does that mean is basically when you apply the animation, so it might be possible that you apply your animation on multiple objects on the same slide. So in that case, it is necessary to know that which would be the first one. That means, let's say if I have applied the first animation to this, then this, then this one, and then let's say this one. So when I will come to this slide, so this line would come as the first one. Then the second line would be this one, then third one would be this line, and the fourth one would be this line. This is happened just because the sequence of your animation. If you don't apply any animations on any of the line, then that line would be there, and the rest of the line will come only when you will start the animation. So to understand it more, let's see the practical. Let's say we have this slide over here. I have this information. So basically these are the four things on which I can apply the animation. Let's apply four different kind of animations on this. Let's apply this floating on this first one, and then I apply animation on this particular event. Let's say I apply this grossing on this. and then let's say apply a third animation to this one of this exit one, and then let's apply a fourth one to this where the let's say some kind of shape. Okay. Now we have applied all the four animation on this four slide, and you can see there is a number next to each animation that we have applied. This is the first one, this is second, then there is third, and there is fourth. Now let's see how it will work. How it will work basically, I mean, now when you will present your slideshow, so you can check as of now this four information coming. Okay. Now let's go to our presentation mode. When I click on this, you can check the first animation that was applied. Okay, come to this, let's see. Now this is my first animation. Okay, this is the second one. Then I did, so this one was the third one animation that we applied, and this is my fourth. So you can check that the sequence of animation was the same as I have applied. While it should be like this was the first information, I'm sorry. While you can see this is the first, and this is comes with this one, and there was an image which was with this one, so it should be in order something like that. But we have applied the animations in a sequence like this is our first, this is our second, this is our third, and this one is our fourth. So the order in which we have applied this animation, so it is presenting our information in the same way. So I hope this animation thing is clear to you. So this is how you can apply the different animations on the object on your slides. Now you can also see that this is then apart from that there is an animation pen. So when you go over there, so you can also check over here as well that which one would be your first one. So this is the first one. Then the text box, this one is second. Then we have picture which is third one. Then we have again a text box which is fourth one. So this is how you can, if you go for here, so you can also apply from here. Now I have started from here. Let's say I start from this. Let's play. So you can check the first one, second, third, and this is fourth. This is how your animations work on PowerPoint presentation. Now we have the next topic is how we can add the audio to our presentation. So we can easily add either a background music to one slide or a sound effect to another, and even we can also record our narration or commentary. What does that mean is, it means if you want to record your audio and then you want to edit on your presentation, you can also do that. Or if you simply want to add some audio, you can go for that also. Let's check how we can go to audio. So let's go to home. Then we will go to the insert tab. In the insert tab, there is an option of audio. You can see that audio option is here. You will click on this. On the this below one, you will get two options: either record or audio on my PC. You will click on this audio on my PC. It will ask you to select some audio file. You will select, and then when you click on insert, that particular audio file would be inserted. Let's check if I have anything. Hmm. Let's say I want to add this audio. I would insert it. So okay, this particular audio is not being supported on this. Let's try something else. Check if that can be inserted. Okay. So basically, as of now, I think I don't have any audio file which is the supported format. So from here, you can add that particular audio file from there. The format would be I hope the .mp3 and all might be that songs or that would be in different format. That's why it is not ready. So you can simply add it. So once you click on it, it will ask you to select. You can select, and then once you add, it will present something like this. You can choose whether you want to do it as an autoplay or you would be playing. It is up to you. So you can do that also. Then if you want to record an audio, so for that options what we have to do is we will go to audio and we will start doing the record audio. You can check over here, it is displaying us that this one is your recording button. If you click on this, then it will start the recording. This one is play. Let's say if I click on this, now it is recording my voice. If I stop from here, so we can stop it with the help of this button. When I click on this, that particular recording would be stopped. If you want to play, so you have to just click on this one. Let's say if I click on this, now it is recording my voice. If I stop from here, so we can stop it with the help of this button. So I hope you would have listened that recording. And now let's close this one. So this is how you can record your own voice on that particular slide. So you will click on this, then this dialog box will appear. When you there would be a record button, you will click on this button, and then the recording would be start. Whenever you feel like okay you want to stop, so you just click on this button, and that particular recording would be stop. Just to check whether the record your voice has been recorded, you can check with the help of this play button. Okay, so this is how you can insert an audio either from your PC or you can record your own voice. Now we will see how we can add a video. So similarly, like we are adding a audio file, we can add a video as well. For that, you would have to, either you can insert it from a PC or you can go for online. So we are going for a PC one. You will click on this, then you will, select your particular video file, and then that particular video would be added. Let me check if I have any video. So again, we will go to the insert tab, then we will go to video on my tab. Okay, I have this one video. Let me check if that is working. So you can see that my video has been added. Let me do it in a small. Okay, and let's go to the presentation view. You can check that this video is coming, and let's play this video. Okay, the animations have been applied, so that's why the video would be on the first one. Now you can see that this video has been exported. So this is how you can add a video and you can play on your presentations as well.
In this particular
These are the controls that if you want to set it something like you will start somewhere else, you want to mute it, so you can manage that all. Clear? So this is how you can add a video on your slide, and that's all for today's topic. Let's check with our exercise that we have for this PowerPoint presentation. So these are some questions that we are going to check whether what we have learned. So the first one is which function key is used to display the slideshow. So I've told you that there is a shortcut that if you want to start with your current slide or if you want to the beginning. So if you want to start with the beginning, then you will press F5. This is the shortcut key to start your slideshow. While if you want to start with the current slide, you will press Shift plus F5. This key would start from the current slide, while this will start from beginning. Clear? Now the next question we have: in which view do you get the outline page? So as I told you, the name itself suggests so what that view was. That was outline. Then we have on which tab you find the screen recording option. We have seen, although we didn't talk about this topic, so there is one more thing that you can do a screen recording as well. And I hope when I was inserting something you would have seen that option. Like over here we went to the insert tab, and then you can see there is an option of screen recording. So by this you can record your presentation as well, so that you can provide in a video format to the audience if you are feeling uncomfortable while presenting to them. So you can record your presentation and just provide that video. So that comes in your insert. Then the ability to move object like text, graphic, charts on the slide is known as. So that is we have learned today only. That is animation. Here, then we have which view display a miniature view of all the slide of presentation. When we talk about the miniature, that means we will see our slide in a smaller view, something like this, multiple slides on a single pane or something like that. So we have seen there is a view. So let me remind again by one. So in our outline view, we have seen we will get all the outline, that what are the things we have added in our presentation. While in a reading view, we have seen that it will present in a bigger pictures like something in a slideshow view, and we can easily read from there. While the normal view, it shows our slide in a normal pan. We get the big slide on the right side, while the other slide will come in sequence in left side. So there is just one left, that is slide sorter. In the slide sorter view, we have seen that our slides will be shown something like this, so that we can easily rearrange them without going back to each slide, or without moving to the next slide and then copying from there here and there. So this is how we can sort our we can see the miniature view of our slide. So that's all for today's topic. So today we have learned how we can apply the animation. So there were basically four types of animation that we have seen, that is entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion path. While the entrance one brings your the object into your presentation, emphasis just keep it over there and provide some emphasis like something it will make, grow or shrink your object, something like that. While the applying the exit one, it will take your object from the slide, out of that slide. And then we have this motion path, in which we have seen that particular your object can be in a moving shape, something like in a circle shape, or in a line one, or we can have some custom path as well. So these were the different motion paths for the object. Then we have seen how we can insert audio. So there are two things. So either we can insert from through our PC. That means you have an audio file and you can directly insert that, or you can record your own audio. So you can record your audio and you can add that to your particular presentation. That also helps you, like if you are feeling uncomfortable while speaking in a public, so you can simply record your audio in a while you are making a presentation. So just to recheck, at that time you can record your audio on that particular slide, and then you can paste that record your audio over there, and when you are presenting you can simply play that audio. So this is the one thing you can do. And then we have seen how we can insert the video. The same options, while in the video we have either we can insert it from my PC, that means I have some videos on my PC, and then we can add those, or otherwise we can add some online videos. So this you can provide the link of that particular video. It will ask you to, and then you have to provide the URL, and then from there that particular video will be added. So this is how you can add the video. So that's all about the PowerPoint presentations 2016. That's all we have learned. We have seen how we can make a presentation. We have seen the different operations that we can apply, like we can open, how we can open, how we can save with a different name, and then we have seen how we can create our presentation. what are the different layouts that PowerPoint presentation provides us, what are the different objects that we can use, how we can change the layout or change the design of our current slide. So this is how all we have seen. Then we have seen how we can arrange them. That means how we can delete a slide, how we can make a duplicacy of a slide, how we can just copy and paste the different slides, or how we can arrange. These were some of the basic operations that we have seen in our second session. Then we have seen in third sessions what are the different views that can be seen in this PowerPoint presentation. We have seen how we can see in an outline view, in a normal view, or in a reading view. Plus also how if you want to sort our slide, then there is a slide sorter view by which we can easily arrange our slides as well. So these are the different views that we can check. Then we have seen how we can insert the pictures on our PowerPoint presentations. Then we have seen how we can apply in today's sessions. We have seen how we can apply the animations on our objects and how we can insert the audio and video. So this is all about the PowerPoint presentation. So now let's end it with our today's fun fact. So today's fun fact is I hope you know what was the first name of this software. As of now, we know that it is known as PowerPoint presentation. But do you know what was the first name when the software was developed? So the original name, or you can say the first name that was given to this software was present. This was the original name that was used for Mac OS, for which this particular software was built. And I have told you in my first session that it was developed by Robert Gaskins and Dennis Austin. These were the scientists, or these were the developers, or these were the engineers who developed this software in 1987. And just after 3 months, seeking its popularity and its usability, Microsoft bought it in $14 million. This was the price that on which they have bought this presenter software from this. So the company on which they worked upon was PowerPoint. This was the company at which these two engineers or these two developers made this software. So I hope you have enjoyed all the sessions, and the information that we have shared must be useful for you guys. Keep looking to the Learn Forward app and keep writing to us your queries, your questions, your feedback, and your suggestions. That all are valuable for us, and we are definitely going to answer and going to improve our session based on your feedback and suggestions. Thank you guys. Be safe and keep learning.